Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shirtless Plantain Show. Coach's Corner, instant reaction. Champions League night, Arsenal 2, Olympiacos 0. And we made hard work of it, I can't lie to you. But an enjoyable game, nevertheless. So let's get into it, man. Starting lineup, I can't lie to you, I wasn't expecting a start from Marino. Certainly wasn't really expecting both our centre backs to start, but as the game progressed, as in like the first 10 minutes, like, oh, makes sense. Olympiacos are really energetic and they look quite spiky as well. So kind of glad that Arteta knew that, and I didn't at least. But yeah, Zubamendi, Odegaard, and Marino. Odegaard we're going to talk about a lot today, to be honest. And then our front line of Lewis Skelly came in, obviously, Ben White, and then our front line of Gyökeres, Trossard, and Martinelli. Martinelli playing from the right. Again, we'll probably talk about that a little bit later. To be honest, we looked really sharp with the ball. Odegaard, his first thought now, it seems, is who's running and can I find them? I don't care if I can't, I want to try anyway, basically. That seems to be the motive for him right now. And I'm loving it, kind of thing. He's taken, like, it seems to me at least he's taken one least extra touch, which is good. Gives you that extra split second to, I suppose, execute, but also create danger for the opposition as well. Gyökeres, guys, he's really warm. Like, I'm really warm to him a lot more. Not because I didn't before, but more to do with the fact that he is trying so hard off the ball. It's not even a joke. Like, I've seen him live now. I want to say 4 or 5 times now. I want to say I've seen him live, and he is running his socks off. That's just the bottom line. He really is just running his socks off, and it's creating opportunities for us. But also, it's also helping us out off the ball as well, in our out of possession shape as well. Trossard today was kind of weird because he was genuinely trying his best not to score for some reason, but he was getting in good positions and he was working his socks off as well. I want to say, to be honest, the first thing I noticed this game was our pressing shape. It was Martinelli. First couple of minutes, it was Martinelli and Gyökeres, the front two, and it seemed as if it was Odegaard behind them in a diamond shape, which was. It's different. I want to sit down with it again and try to understand what that was. But I suspect really it was the fact that those are probably our 2 deadliest finishers, or quickest, should I say, quickest players, kind of thing. If they win the ball high, they're off basically, which is cool. Decision making might not be all there, but it is what it is. But yeah, our midfield today, guys. I wasn't overtly oppressed, other than the fact that Odegaard was seeing a lot of touches away from the right hand side. That's really positive. Again, like he was executing a lot of exit passes where we'd bait them in, one touch it out to the left wing from Odegaard, kind of thing, from a central position, and we're off again, and it kept on happening repeatedly. I was like, yeah, this is really different, and I'm struggling now to think of when teams press us, because they're so used to blocking off our right hand side. What are they going to do now? Because there's options everywhere. All confident players, all players that have got amazing ability on the ball, all players that can find the pass out of nowhere most of the time as well. And that's really, honestly, guys, like it's really, on the ball today, I have no real complaints other than the finishing, which we'll get onto. But on the ball today, I was really pleased, man. Lewis Skelly is showing again why he's just going to have such a long career at Arsenal. When he carries the ball, right, I have no fear that he's not going to make the right decision. Like, the only thing I would say of him, sometimes he might hold into it a bit too long, a bit of the Jack Wilsheres with him there. But outside of that, man, he's absolute class, man. And the most important thing, I think, when he does it, is the players trust him. Like, no one's belting at him saying, "Oh, give the ball." Like, it's not, which I've seen before, unfortunately, at Arsenal, to be fair. But they all know that he's got the ability, he's got the know-how, he's got the vision as well to beat a press, beat 2 or 3 guys, and then release it, kind of thing, which is, it's always good, man. But yeah, onto the goal. Again, Odegaard being super duper direct. Like, I lost count the amount of times that he lost the ball, just trying to, even if it wasn't a free pass, he was switching it into space, and he might have lost it 2 or 3 times in the first half alone doing that, just because he's trying to release our attackers. And the goal, if I remember correctly, it might have been Marino. I don't want to discredit Marino if it is, but I think it was Odegaard. I haven't seen the replay yet, but let's just say it was Odegaard for now anyway. And it's Gyökeres on the shoulder of the defender, gets a shot off, And Martinelli, bless him, he's waiting to see if it's going to go in, and it hits the post, and he flicks it in like how Ozil did for Maitland-Niles at Anfield a few years back. That's really, really class. That's really, really, really nice. You can see that all the players are pulling together for Gyökeres, which is cool, man. But yeah, Martinelli playing on the right hand side today. I saw some things I really liked. I saw some things I didn't like, and the things I didn't like were the things where he was required to combine with players. But the things I did like is when he was getting it and keeping it simple and knocking it into space, or just making those really, really clever runs. Those what I want to call the Ljungberg / Theo Walcott runs. They're really, really, really hard to stop. And again, he's a great finisher, so teams are obviously aware of that, and we push teams back like that, which is it's always good as well. But yeah, I think outside of that, we created some good chances. I think Olympiacos, they got away with murder today. We got 2 bookings before they even got their first one. I don't know how, because they were hacking us down and they were overtly aggressive. And I just didn't understand why the ref was reluctant to book them. They should have had like 2 bookings in the first half, from my account. But yeah, on to the second half. Team remained the same. And to be honest, I think the first 15-20 minutes we weren't that good at all. Despite us creating some openings, I don't think we were that good, and we were waiting. It seemed as if we were waiting for an opportunity just to try and kill the game, but it weren't going to come unless we made it happen, kind of thing. And the Olympiacos, to be honest, they took the initiative. Honestly, they were really good today. I won't even front. They're a good side, and it wasn't until, from my account, I think we got Rice on, and Rice is absolutely unreal. The pass between the lines he made to ØDEGAARD, that released ØDEGAARD. ØDEGAARD put it through to Trossard, and Trossard has gone round the keeper, essentially. He's cut in and tried to lob him, and then I think the keeper hasn't gone all the way down. He's hit out. Then he's missed another chance from that rebound, and that all came from Rice, again, absorbing the pressure, holding the man off, and just firing it through the lines to ØDEGAARD to turn and drive with the ball, which is what we want, and find the perfect way to pass. It's great stuff there, but the finishing really let us down today. I don't think Trossard stayed on that much longer afterwards. And to be honest, when you've been dealing with Trossard and Martinelli, when they've been playing quite well, not the best of their abilities, and then you see Saka and Eze come on, that's just it's so deflating, and the stadium just gets so energetic when you see those guys come on the pitch. And yeah, I think straight away, Eze's first touch, first time pass down the line, flick, shall I say, even, down the line to Rice, and Rice has to return, doesn't quite get it there, but the intent is there straight away, vertical. Like, Arsenal today are as vertical as I've seen us maybe this calendar year, to be honest. We were just going for it, like, so many forward passes today. It's pleasing to see, man. It's giving me very much, very old school. When I say old school, like, mid-2000s Arsenal, where we're flying. It's just a red sea of players just flying forward. We're just trying to batter teams down, basically. But yeah, Eze and Saka obviously made the difference. Gabriel went off, I think, if I remember correctly, for mascara, but he stayed on the bench, so that seems positive. I don't know what's happening there, but I'm hoping it's nothing too serious. And obviously Timber came on as well. I thought Ben White was all right today, to be fair. He's running comfortably. Like, I watched Ben White very closely, and I can always tell when he's probably just managing himself. But today he was getting out there in full length sprints, which is nice to see, man. But that is so cool, honestly. I think these guys have travelled to come see us, which is cool. But yeah. I made a mention of wide men playing on their strong side, and I want to say with about 5 minutes of the game left, Arteta, well, I don't know if it was Arteta, but anyway, Eze and Saka switched, and we found some joy, and then eventually we got a goal from there, which I believe was an ØDEGAARD pass. Saka doesn't need to cut, and he receives the ball and he just whacks it as hard as he can, low and hard, against the keeper, and the keeper just, again, it goes through him and it goes in. And those sorts of things happen where you're not slowing the momentum down, you're going with the flow of the game, the flow of the ball. Like, the ball's already travelling in one direction, you're not stopping it to go in another direction. Even if sometimes you can use people's momentum against them, sometimes you've already got the space, so just hit it, kind of thing. And I think that's really encouraging. I want to see more of that, to be honest. Maybe not with Eze playing on the right, even though he's very capable. I'd like to see a bit more of players on their strong side, just to vary things up, and as well to make life easier for Gyökeres. If players are playing on their strong side, first time crosses into the box is where I think he's going to eat a lot this season, so that makes it easier for him as well. But yeah, good game. You guys will catch me after the West Ham game. Like, share, and subscribe. Won't tell yous again. Thank you for tuning in. Take it easy. Peace.